morning 8th class students. In previous class, I gave introduction about biodiversity and its conservation. Again I repeat the topic and again I repeat the definition of biodiversity. Biodiversity means biological diversity. If you will observe in our nature, we can find out so many variations, diversity in nature. That diversity may be in plants or in animals or microorganisms. This diversity helpful to understand living organisms very easily. Do you know India has a great diversity in living organisms. So, if you will observe nowadays, due to several human activities, the biodiversity will be destroyed. We are killing so many animals. We are cutting trees, but for different purposes like constructing dams, for agriculture, for buildings, we are cutting trees. So, when trees will be cutted, what will happen? Deforestation takes place. So, this leads to cause disappearance of several living organisms. That's why in this lesson we will discuss about what is biodiversity and what are the approaches to be taken by you to protect biodiversity. With the help of small examples, we can understand about biodiversity. Variations in animals. Do you know? In previous class I explained some surveys which you can also conduct in your nearer to your house like park or forest or grassland. If you will observe there, we can find out so many plants like large trees will be like banyan tree, neem tree, and also we can find out some small sized bushes like this papaya tree and sapota, etc. And also we can find out some creepers which grow on land, example bottle gourd, bitter gourd, cucumber, etc. All plants, herbs, shrubs, trees will be present in our surrounding. And also we can find out so many herbivores and carnivores and omnivores we can find out, and we can find out so many microorganisms in soil also. So, variations in animals. Different animals, different variations we can find out in different animals. That variations may be present in their horns or hair and the structure of nails and the eating of food material. So, they have different types of habits. So, no animal looks like same in the nature. Different variations we can find out in different animals. That variations may be present in their height or weight, or maybe variations present in hair and nails and way of taking food. So all these variations helpful to differ animals with other animals. Variations in human. If you will observe in human beings also, we can find out so many variations. Do you know? No two human beings looks like same. We can find out so many variations in human being according to their height, weight and body structure and intelligence power, etc. Do you know? Even twins also we can find out so many variations. And like that, variations in microorganisms. Already I explained in the third lesson. Microorganisms are classified into 5 groups, that is bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoans and microarthropods. So if you will observe in these 5 groups of microorganisms, we can find out so many variations. Bacteria will not similar with virus, fungi, protozoans and microarthropods. The way they move from one place to another place also is different with all microorganisms. Microorganisms present in nature, in soil, we can see only microorganisms with the help of microscope, not with our eyes. We can find out so many variations in microorganisms also. Based on this, we concluded that different animals have different variations. No two animals looks like same. These variations may be present in their height or weight or body structure or hair or horns, nails, hooves, like this. Hooves means gittal. Some animals have hooves, means in legs we can find out some shoe-like structures. They are known as hooves. Their hooves also differ with one another. So this is about variations in animals, humans and microorganisms. Now I will explain about biodiversity, a case study. All of you open page number 87. In this they gave one picture to you. See here this picture. This is the picture which given in your textbook page number 87. This picture indicates biodiversity. Means if you observe here, we can find out so many animals, plants, including human being also. That is called biodiversity. If you observe in biodiversity, we can find out all animals, so many animals and plants and microorganisms. Now, biodiversity a case study. All of you open your page number 87 NS textbook and observe the case study which given in your textbook. To understand the concept of biodiversity, we need to observe present scenario. For this here is a case study of Ramagundam forest of Karimnagar district. If you will observe in Karimnagar district, Ramagundam forest will be in Telangana state. Rampa very important. All of you open page number 88 and observe the case study. See here, Rampa East Godavari district. So it is Andhra state only. East Godavari district 60 to 70 years back, Rampa had dense forest with a rich heritage of wildlife. Do you know, children, what is meant by wildlife? Some people have wrong opinion about wildlife. Some people thought wildlife means cruel, which live in forest. No, wildlife means not cruel. Wildlife means the plants and animals which grown by their own. The animals and plants which grown by their own, known as wildlife. Plants also under comes to wildlife, animals also under comes to wildlife. Rich heritage of dense forest. Dense means here thick forest. These forests extended to border areas of Aswaraupet of West Godavari district. It was an abode for wild animals like tiger, leopards, deers, hyena means kundrigaldu, foxes, wild boars, adavi panni, bears, pythons, cobras, porcupines means mullapandi, owls, hares, monitor lizard, udumu, scorpions, germandals like the desert spider, etc. After the erection of mines, color soil and other industries, human activities increased in such area, then many buildings, roads and stone quarries have come into existence. Forest area was cleared and so several animals started disappearing. Though an area near Maredumilli, Addatigala, very close to Eleswaram, was once known as Tiger Valley, shows no signs of tigers now. Animals like foxes, deers are also not seen these days. Now there are several human settlements in the area. Some areas like pythons, some areas of less dense forest with animals like pythons, cobras, deers, scorpions, etc. are commonly seen. Bears are rarely found. Peacocks have been sighted recently. Here, if you will observe in this case study, we can find out Rampachodavaram is a forest area which contained 60 to 70 years ago. We can find out a rich wildlife, rich animals we can see. Now, if you will observe nowadays, we can find out only few animals will be. What is the reason? Here they give some questions according to that case study. What is the difference between the situation regarding types of animals present 70 years and now? If you will observe above 70 years, we can find out so many animals, but if you will observe, we can find out only few animals. What is the reason? Here, two reasons are there. One is deforestation. Deforestation means cutting of trees. For which purpose? For agriculture, for constructing building, dams, for roads, etc. And second one is hunting. These two are the ways where animals will be disappearing from there. If you will cut the trees, the animals which present in such place, that place may migrate from there to another place. Some may die due to lack of food. So these are the two reasons where animals get disappearing in that place. What might have happened to tigers of Ramagundam? Ramagundam, for example, if you hunt the animals, for example, if you hunt the deers, so tigers won't get food due to lack of deers here. The food chain will be disturbed and tigers won't get food, so they die due to lack of food. Do we find tigers anywhere else in our state? Yes, we can find out in some areas only few numbers of tigers. Peacocks love eating snakes. Can you guess why they dwell in this place? Do you know? Peacocks loves to eat snakes. When snakes are disappearing, what will happen? Peacocks won't get food, so they die due to lack of food. Based on this, we conclude that if any animal disappear in a place, that impact shown in other animals. If this situation continues, maybe our species also will be endangered condition in the future. For example, based on the case study, we find that many animals that were found earlier are not now. We can find out 30-40 years ago, we can find out so many animals and plants in our surroundings, but we can find out only few animals in our surroundings. What is the reason? That reason is maybe deforestation or hunting. Due to lack of awareness, people cutting trees indiscriminately, carelessly. When plants are cut down, temperature increases. Due to increased temperature, some animals may die due to lack of shelter and lack of food. For example, the disappearance of tigers from the area Ramagundam means it is extinct for particular area only, but can be found in other parts of country and the world as well. When animals vanish forever from the earth, it said the species has become extinct. Already I explained in the previous class. When animal extinct, that animal may be vanish from the earth. This organism may not form in the future. Example, dinosaur. Do you know? According to noted ecologist E.O. Wilson, very important, he is a famous ecologist. E.O. Wilson. According to E.O. Wilson, according to ecologist, he is a study of environment. He is a famous ecologist. According to E.O. Wilson, 10,000 species or 27 species per day become extinct throughout the world. If this trend of extinction continues, the very existence of man will be affected. If you will observe, nowadays we can find out so many animals become extinction. If this situation continues, our species also may be endangered or extinct in the future generation. There are several stories like the case study of Ramagundam in every part of the world. Why this kind of situation takes place? Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for this means human being only responsible for it. Due to lack of awareness, we are cutting the trees, we are hunting the animals indiscriminately, which leads to decrease several animals in our country. Is there any extinct species in your area? Name them. Okay, this is the case study of Ramagundam. In the next class, I will explain about endangered species. Already explained about extinct species in this class. So, if you will observe in this topic, we concluded that so many animals and plants will be disappearing, extinct due to the recklessness of human being. So, if you will observe in this situation, the human being is the only person which is destroying nature. If you will destroy the nature, that destroys you. If you protect the nature, that protects you, that protects you. So, if animals are destroying or disappearing, in future, we are also in that condition. We are also may become extinct or we are also may endangered condition. So, this is about various in plants, humans and microorganisms and case study of Ramagundam Rampachodavaram forest. In the next class, I will explain about endangered species and endemic species. Okay, thank you.